saying how it was easy to abuse taxpayers' money, make yourself a millionaire, but yesterday it was published by the spending watchdog Taxpayers Alliance. Taxpayers Alliance, big yourself up. Nice to know someone there watching out for the local man who's working. Who received a copy and immediately called for the police to investigate into the fraud. Into the frauds discovered by Robert Galvin. So man, you know what? Taxpayer Alliance, big yourself up. They just phone the beast, man. We've seen your report. You know what? We're calling the police. No, we're calling the police. Phone down. Yes, police. I think there's been allegation of fraud. Call them. And you know, I would love to see if them policemen weren't. I'm saying that there's some out there doing a good job because I don't want to disrespect all of them, but I'll disrespect the ones who are lazy and nasty and cold. Yeah. But some out there, catch them, please catch them, catch them, catch them. Throw them in prison, population, big things. So we move on. There's another picture of Jade here. You know what I'm saying? I say highlight the cancer thing. We need to do more for cancer. Everyone needs to watch the programme and see Wha-Gwarn. New police probe as Sir claims he killed Jill Dandorf. So this man here, he must be innocent. Well, there you go. Jill Dandorf. I hope he can rest one day. Because it was terrible what happened. It was terrible. Knock on door and man on this blast. Easy, down. I got another one here. Don't worry, I'm trying to find it. Here we go, I found it. Right. PC has gone too far. Yes, warns Blaze. Cabinet Minister Hazel Blaze will this week warn against creeping political correctness. Boy. She is expected to say that the pendulum has swung too far in favour of not offending minorities. Well, I'm a minority and I've been offended, so if you're trying to tell me you was holding the pendulum on not harassing me, boy, I'm going to say, wow, when you let that pendulum go, I finish, I dead. And enough man know what I mean, because I've been harassed enough time. I tell you straight, I'm a working man. I work 2 weeks a day, I work 2 weeks a night, I do this filming, I do other things as well, I do videos, I do music videos. This is Wha-Gwarn.com, I told you before. If you see this and you need a music video, you want to get interviewed by us on Wha-Gwarn.com, we do these things, we drive out where you are. The music videos, we do charge a little thing for them because some of them do their own thing, but the small interviews, what you see on there, like Rocket and Hans, Shallow, we do all them things. We do them things for you just to highlight you. That's what we do. And documentaries, no, we're still doing documentaries. No one's phoned me up because I'm looking going, well, I'm viewers on a documentary. You don't phone me up. There's a number there. There's an email there. Email, text. There's kids out there. Get permission from your parents, as I said before. Get permission from your parents. Then we can come and film you and show people what you are capable of doing and the style and quality which our youth in England are capable of producing. Sorry about that, few horns bipping in the background, so what's we say? Back onto the story anyway. So she's saying that Community Secretary Miss Blaze will say this country is proud of its traditions of fair play and good manners. Well, fair play. So how come if I walk down the road here, I can see only me the black man on the road, I'll get stopped by the beast man? How come no one else gets stopped? No white people get stopped? You got 50, 60, 70, 200 white people on the road, you can see 3 black men getting stopped just because they want to search because they got nice. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with that. But why are you searching more white people? If there's more of them on the street, I expect more of them to get searched. If you have 50 to 1, I expect for the one black man, at least search 3 of them. Just make it look good. Try to make it look good. I'm saying, y'all going over to America and shaking hands with all Barack Obama and then you come back over here and persecuting black people. Yeah, go on with yourself, man. But the pendulum has swung too far. It seems that every week we hear a new story about people getting into panic because someone somewhere might get offended. So what you're trying to say is if you offend someone, people complain that they're being offended. What? That's what people do. If you offend someone, like I offend the government, I call them frauds, I call them parasites, I call them people who make a living of squelching on the sweat of the working person. Yes. On our sweat. The man lick our sweat and live off our sweat. Excellent. That's what you do, you lick the sweat. What's the way the sweat is? But that's what you do. We work, you get money from us, you get taxes, you don't help us out. If you did help us out, we'd all be living lives like you are, but we're not. So there you go. I've just railed on and 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 on. But that's what I do. This is Wha-Gwarn.com, brown eyes brownie, pop it. So that's Monday. I'll catch you back with Tuesday. Catch you back in a second. Wha-Gwarn.com. Hi and welcome back to Wha-Gwarn.com. We're going to start off with Tuesday. We'll start off with the Teary Jade says goodbye. You know what I'm saying? People are going to run it and say, you know what, B, how many times are you going to talk about it? Listen, my dad died of cancer. So I'm going to highlight it every chance I get. No one else's father needs to die of cancer. More money needs to be invested. I'm talking straight. I'm playing with you. So when you hear me ring, you tell them straight. Big Dad died of cancer, and he's telling you straight. No one else needs to die of cancer. Nobody else. You need to invest more money. As I said before, Trident missile, all them big things there, submarine, all them things there they can invest in. Invest in people, yes? We paying the taxes, invest in people. So, there's enough story in here, I told you already. Don't feel if it touches story, don't feel if it don't touch your story. This is like the BBC. I pick the stories which we go on with, and other people pick them too. Sorry. I don't pick them. So, I want to start off with this one. All black square. This is the Sun paper. They start their headline with all black square, no white enders in first 23 years. So, this is why, yes, I'm going there. In fact, I've gone back and I've got bags to prove it. Watch now. Tonight on EastEnders will be an all black cast for the first time. The BBC has not advertised the fact the episode will not include a white character for the first time in its 23 years. But the Sun has seen and recorded and can reveal it revolves around the Truman family without a word from a non-black barmaid, shopkeeper or passerby. The Albert Scare script includes references to civil rights leader Martin Luther King. Big him up, respect and honour forever. Colours, that's the next word. And racism. I make references to Martin Luther King, I tell you straight. Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey. And if you are a black man like me and you believe in your people, you have to. You have to get every role model you can and show these people every role model. Everyone who's been through the oppression, who's been through pressure, hardship. And I'm just saying for black people, I'm saying for white people as well. You got your role models. You have. You just models all the time. And it's good that you got a role model because you have somewhere to strive to. So what's wrong with black people talking about their role models and pushing our black kids to strive to somewhere? I don't know. But it seems like the Sun paper, all black square. Right, they're telling you all. It's not like it's one of the other families on EastEnders. I don't really watch them too tough. I told you 5 days a night, so I don't get into them things. But what I'm going to say is this. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with them, but what I'm saying is this. If you have a program which revolves around certain families at certain times, why is it now a big issue that it's going to revolve around the non-white family, the black people? Why is there an issue? It's going to sit down and talk to you about 1958, living in Notting Hill, what it was like for black people, and they're going to tell you what, we've got a problem with that. Why? If a white man did a thing saying what it was like living in India back in the 1930s, it'd just be part of drama. Drama on BBC Two most probably. But when they do it, it's going to be a big argument. No white there's 23 years. Wha-Gwarn, man, stop all this. You don't see where it's going to negativity. Negativity don't get you nowhere. I think it'd be good for people who make these comments about racism. Small comments, big comments, some even just outrageous comments. We'll talk about that on week 13. Outrageous comments. But if we tell you as black people from our side how it feels, and you listen, and you can say to yourself, you know what, I didn't know it really affected, because to us it's just a word, mate. We didn't know it really affected you. I'd say yes, more compassion. So what's wrong with putting them things out? Showing people, all black family, let them talk about things and letting people know what it feels like to be the oppressed one. Because everyone who oppresses someone can say you're not oppressed. You could oppress anyone on the street and say, well, I'm not oppressing him. Well, he feels he's oppressed. If he feels he's oppressed, he's oppressed. How can you tell someone how they feel? And for the black family to come out and talk and explain how things are, I think would be a good thing. But there's some paper that tells you all black square, like said Wha-Gwarn. Remember, before God said, let there be light, there was only darkness. Daily Express. So I said I'm only going to lick 2 because I need to lick 2 heavy. Too heavy. Treat it like royalty. And why shouldn't he be? That's what I'm saying. Why shouldn't he be? Terrorist suspect is flown back to Britain in private jet and he gets thousands a year in benefits. I don't know about the benefits, I know about 1,000. A former Al-Qaeda suspect was flown back to Britain on a luxury jet yesterday at government expenses. But wait on. Answer me one question. At government expenses? Why go on with the government expense? Why only now? You can start wars all around the world, blow people up, make submarine, trident missile, all kind of missile here, Eurofighter, things to just kill people. You can just invest money at random to kill people. Random poison gas, everything. Let's sell it to the Iraqi as well. He's selling weapons all around the world. All the countries, I don't sell weapon and carry on. I'm going to expose you. What? You think if I get tapped, it makes a difference? The truth is the truth, fool boy. And it says, as it says before, and I've heard again, the truth will cut like a two-edged sword. And the truth will burn you as well. But let me tell you this. We've got now, and I'll tell you that, now taxpayers face massive bills for new life on benefits. Alleged torture victim, Binyan Mohammed, alleged, let me just break that down, molecule and structure. I'm going to break it down to atom actually. You're telling me alleged. You think that man was going to Guantanamo Bay and then coming back and saying, oh, well, I was torturing, but nothing really happened. Hey? If that's so, you know what, Mr. Well, Mister, I got something to say to you. I had to slow down because I was going to cuss some bad word. Let me tell you this. Go tell Barack Obama to open it back up here, put all them nasty guard who's doing all the wickedness. I'm not saying all of them because I don't know all of them.